Chapter 3, A Difficult Interview. On Thursday, Mike comes to the Newport Cafe after his writing class. He asks for a cup of coffee, then starts to read one of his books. Some minutes later, a woman comes into the cafe. She is carrying a magazine under her arm. At first, Mike does not see the woman. Then she comes across to his table. "Hello," she says. "Are you Mike Morrison?" Mike is surprised. "Yes," he says. "That's me." The woman smiles. "Can I sit at this table?" she asks. "Yes, of course," Mike says. "My name is Kate Lawson," the woman says. "I'm the editor of Yes magazine. Do you know it?" She sits down and puts the magazine on the table in front of Mike. "Yes, I know it," Mike says. "It's a magazine about famous people." "That's right," Kate says. "Do you want to write something for it? Can you do an interview for me?" "An interview?" Mike says, surprised. "Why are you asking me?" "You sometimes write theater reviews for the Newport Weekly newspaper," she says. "Is that right?" "Yes, I do," he says. "I want to write plays one day, and, well, do this interview for my magazine then," she says. "It's with a famous playwright. He lives in Newport. Todd Maron is the only famous playwright in Newport," Mike says. "He lives quietly and doesn't go out very often. And he's famous for not talking to reporters from gossip magazines. He throws them out of his house." Kate laughs. "Are you afraid?" she says. "Good reporters aren't afraid to do difficult interviews. You want to write plays, don't you?" "Well, perhaps he can tell you something about playwriting." Mike thinks, she's right. "Perhaps I can learn something from Todd Maron." "Ok," he says. "When can I do it?" "Tomorrow morning," Kate says. "You must tell Maron this interview is for Yes magazine. But tell him after you get into the house." Ok, Mike says.